What's going on?
But yes, GBL. Very GBL. It's been a while. No better time when I don't have internet currently, but it's okay. It's getting back. Oh, fuck. Very GBL action.
Physical exercise. Other stress, improving the mind. Eagle's Claw Kung Fu stresses both. This faction of Kung Fu was exclusive to one school. Students imitated the behavior of eagles in fighting, catching, and hunting their prey.
Next hour. 312-332-3776. So if you want to talk some socks with us and vent about this organization, be our guest right now. Then we will talk some Bears football. Berto's on the west side. You're on ESPN 1000. What's up, Berto?
What's going on, guys? Listen, first of all, huge fan, long-time listener, first-time caller. I know regardless of your individual allegiances, I love that you both look at these things objectively and you provide a service to the fans of Chicago. We owe you a debt of gratitude. I've been a diehard Chicago White Sox fan for nearly 40 years. I say that with the very express intent of sharing my deep and undying love for this team. And my call is rooted in heartbreak, not anger. Don't get me wrong, I'm angry, but it is a byproduct of a dysfunctional, abusive relationship with the front office and the ownership of the Chicago White Sox. I also want to say I have defended this rebuild. I liked what the team did with the trade. I defended Yasmani in Dallas. I didn't understand the La Russa hire, but I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I forgave the free agents they let go. I was befuddled by the Benintendi and Clevenger signings, but you know what? I said I'm going to give them one last shot. And when they canceled Sox Fest, like the cowards they are, I knew something was up. But now we know. Obviously, the experiment is over. The vast majority of the prospects have been busts. The product on the field is pathetic. We have exactly 2 players of excellence on this roster, Dylan Cease and Tim Anderson. Everyone else is nowhere near the kind of player they need to be to make this a winning team. You'd think that would be enough to wake this organization up. But yesterday, Kenny Williams had the gall to say that he's not in a good place right now, and accountability is not an issue. You're right, he's not in a good place. He's not in a job he should have. Think about all the promises that Rick Hahn made, mired in mediocrity. He bragged about Romy Gonzalez in spring training, and I'll trade him if I get the right price. Think about the things Grifol said, come to the park, we're going to kick everyone's butt. They must have been talking about the fans, not the other teams. The entire lineup is batting under 220. The best hitter on the team is Jake Berger. We're a AAA team. Our right fielders are hitting 180 with a weighted run created plus of 28. I don't even need to tell you about the pitching staff. Katz has got to go. Moncada, TA, Eloy, Yaz, Joe Kelly. It's week 4. They've all already been hurt. Tens of millions of dollars on replacement level players while stars go elsewhere. We're 11 games under 500. The Bears needed 6 months to get 11 games under 500. We needed 3 weeks. In the 15 years of Rick Hahn, we have been a constant experiment that has never panned out. In the 25 years of Kenny Williams, we had exactly 1 season of excellence with a perfect storm of players that has not once come even close to being the same. I don't want to hear about the strength of schedule in April. With the money we've spent, the players we have playing 500 ball should be underachieving, not 11 games under 500. We keep going after players that Rick Hahn liked 5 years ago. Lance Lynn, over the hill. Yaz, over the hill. Benintendi wanted him in the draft 6 years ago. He's got a .1 WAR. Clevenger isn't just a clubhouse cancer and a disgusting human being. He's a horrendous pitcher. Joe Kelly has been useless. We signed Vince Velasquez. Give me a break. John Jay, Yonder Alonso. Between them, that's $200 million on a bunch of black holes and an ERA of 240. The entire organization is poisoned. The entire way that they go about their business is a failure. Firing Rick isn't enough. Firing Kenny isn't enough. If Chris Guest gets promoted and we have to sit through another 15-year retool rebuild, you're just going to hear from me again in 2038. I don't care if we go on a torrid winning streak in May and June and somehow get back to 500 ball, and then we scooch our way into the postseason and the wild card, only to get bounced right away by a team that's actually good. We have no depth in our organization. 1 injury and we are done. This process isn't working. Our farm system has been in the bottom 10 for 45 years, aside from the one frame of time when they traded all our talent away and graduated them all right up, and then we were the worst again. There is one solution. In his final years, Jerry Reinsdorf, who, by the way, wouldn't even have the reputation he has if he hadn't have lucked upon Michael Jordan at 3 in 1984, has the courage to get rid of the yes men around him and fire everyone. He bought into the Chicago Bulls and the White Sox for $20 million. He's worth $2 billion now. He needs to use a fraction of that money he made on the backs of Chicago's blue-collar baseball fans and pay for a front office to come and rebuild everything. Rick Hahn and Kenny Williams cannot be trusted to rebuild this team again. They need to retire and go off into the sunset and play golf with the millions of dollars they made on their cushy paychecks for a job that they had a longer leash for than any executive in the history of the modern era of baseball. Let someone qualified come in and run this team. At this point, we would need a historic turnaround to even be mildly relevant. Everyone said the AL Central was weak. and it might be in comparison to others, but the Sox aren't better than the Guardians or the Twins. We're not even better than the Royals. And the fact that we're only incrementally better than the Tigers is exactly the kind of indictment on this organization that we need. The build of the lack of success that this roster has is a referendum on what we've already seen in 2006, 2007, 2011, 2013, 2015, and 16, and the excruciating last 7 years that only led to this. I mean, Sony is more worried about Lance Lynn eating a salad than the entire organization not knowing how to teach major league prospects how to hit a baseball.
All right, Berno.
Berno, you get an A+ purely on presentation.
I mean, like that was
presentation.
You Will of the year, right
It's
there.
Will Ferrell debating James Carville and just knocking him out with one swing.
Hey, Brian, you're gutless. You said you didn't have a football team, and then you told us because you're gutless.
Gutless.
Oh, my God, this is great.
You know
For
why?
all the
Because
years that you've been calling and killing me, you were on the air and showed zero guts, Brian. How awesome is that? Because I might be a Met fan and a Giant fan, but I'm not gutless. I'll come on the air and I'll tell you how I feel, but you have no guts. Yes. I don't have a football team, but you do have a football. Oh, my God, you're so weak. I can't believe it. I'm actually jumping up and down. I'm giddy, baby. I'm giddy because you're a clown show. You have no guts. I win. We've been going at it for years, Brian, and I finally win. I win. I need to dunk
There's
something.
a reason why.
I got to dunk
There's
something.
a reason.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah!
There is a reason why I said that.
Yeah! Yeah!
He's wearing a chair on his head now, Brian. That's what you do. Oh, he's throwing chairs.
Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Winner, chicken dinner. Clown.
No. You're
Show.
still a loser.
Clown.
Still a loser.
Show.
You're a Mets
Say it
fan.
with me, Mike.
Clown
Show. Clown show. Clown show. Clown show. Clown show. Clown show.
Opinion going up against the Hall of Fame general manager I disagree with, and I went into the ring. You wouldn't have done it. You'd be like, right, Bill, you're right. Let's move on to another question.
First of all, I stepped into the ring.
I
Look
firmly.
at this garbage. Look at this garbage. Oh. Into the ring.
I
Look
firmly.
at this garbage. Look at this garbage.
And I went into the ring. You wouldn't have done it. You'd be like, right, Bill, you're right. Let's move on to another question.
First of
I
all,
stepped into the ring.
I
Look at
firmly.
this garbage. Look at this garbage. Oh. Fix that.
People that don't, they don't.
Right.
You know what? There's room for both. Do whatever you like.
I heard he just came up with a new. But I just don't want this narrative of that he's crushing us. In the last trend, he finished in first. We finished in fourth. He had 2 Yankee games that helped raise his average up. We're killing it on Yes. That doesn't count towards the radio ratings. We've got more of a young audience that podcasts us than streams us. That's the stuff that Neil Best refuses to write about. That's the stuff that the Mongos are scared to bring up. So I'm tired of this false narrative. You want to listen to Francesa? Go ahead. You want to listen to us? Go ahead. I don't care. I've got the contract. I love the job. I've been here 17 years. I built a career that I'm very proud of. Let him do what he does. I don't care. But know the facts. Don't let the yo-yos that write their own narrative because they got their head up his butt. Learn the facts. Ask us the facts because I'll tell you the facts. He is beating us. But let him know about the Yankee games during the day. Let him know about the streaming. Let him know about the podcast. Let him know that we're killing it on Yes. Doing better than Mike and Chris did. Better than Mike and Chris did on Yes. Those are facts. Print that. Tweet that. I'm tired of the false narrative. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying this. I don't care. I really don't care. It's time for the facts. God, I just can't take it.
I've been waiting for this, Don LaGreca. I've been sitting here waiting. Let's go down to the station and kick his ass.
Your team's won 3 in a row. They're a playoff team. Give me a break.
I'm giving you a break. Why would he put that such a break?
Because they're still in the game.
Miserable.
The guy hit a home run into the atmosphere and then a single, and they needed more runs. Are you kidding me,
Are you a
Steve?
sad person, Steve? I mean, how is your life completely derailed to the point where you can actually have a playoff team that's won 3 in a row and your mood is being affected in a negative way because your home run hitter wasn't pinched hit for in the 9th inning? Steve, get your priorities in order, brother.
He could, if he had a decent
Brother, come on, take a look at the news. Watch the news for 5 minutes, Steve, and then tell me that your life is awful. You're a clown, Steve. I'm tired of the clown show. Tired of it. You've got a playoff team. You got a team that's won 3 in a row, and you're miserable because you love being miserable because that's what you're about. You're a clown, Steve. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you wasting our time on the air with your clown shoe garbage. Tired of it. Michael might want to entertain it. I'm tired with it. Lose the numbers, Steve. Tired of it. I'm a Met fan who has to watch a team that was supposed to go to the World Series be 12 games under 500, and you've got a playoff team that's beaten my team 3 in a row, and you're complaining about a guy being pinched hit for or not being pinched for in the 9th inning? Get a life. Watch CNN. You could be, God forbid, a person of Barcelona today. You're miserable because of Darren Judge not being pinched hit for. You're a clown. Get a life, Steve. Don't bother my life. Lose the number. You're banned. You're not allowed to call anymore. I'm done with him. Done with him. I'm going away. You want to put him on the air? You want to be a clown? Be my guest. Steve is my team 3 in a row, and you're complaining about a guy being pinched hit for or not being pinched for in the 9th inning? Get a life. Watch CNN. You could be, God forbid, a person of Barcelona today. You're miserable because of Darren Judge not being pinched hit for. You're a clown. Get a life, Steve. Don't bother my life. Lose the number. You're banned. You're not allowed to call anymore. I'm done with him. Done with him. I'm going away. You want to put him on the air? You want to be a clown? Be my guest. Steve is banned. Life is too short, too important to waste time on this filthy human piece of garbage.
All right, stop it. Just stop. Will you please?
If Steve's on, I'm alone today. My team 3 in a row with it. Lose the numbers, Steve. Tired of it. I'm a Met fan who has to watch a team that was supposed to go to the World Series be 12 games under 500, and you've got a playoff team that's beaten my team 3 in a row, and you're complaining about a guy being pinched hit for or not being pinched for in the 9th inning? Get a life. Watch CNN. You could be, God forbid, a person of Barcelona today. You're miserable because of Darren Judge not being pinched hit for. You're a clown. Get a life, Steve. Don't bother my life. Lose the number. You're banned. You're not allowed to call anymore. I'm done with him. Done with him. I'm going away. You want to put him on the air? You want to be a clown? Be my guest. Steve is banned. Life is too short, too important to waste time on this filthy human piece of garbage. If Steve's on, I'm leaving. If I ever see him on hold, I'm walking off. Steve, you're done. Lose the number. Clown. Tired.
Problem. You know what? They got off the field every 3 plays.
Remember that one more time while I get more
In the 9th inning, to the point where you can actually have a playoff team that's won 3 in a row, and your mood is being affected in a negative way because your home run hitter wasn't pinched hit for in the 9th inning? Steve, get your priorities in order, brother.
He could, if he had a decent
Brother, come on, take a look at the news. Watch the news for 5 minutes, Steve, and then tell me that your life is awful. You're a clown, Steve. I'm tired of the clown show. Tired of it. You've got a playoff team. You got a team that's won 3 in a row, and you're miserable because you love being miserable because that's what you're about. You're a clown, Steve. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you wasting our time on the air with your clown shoe garbage. Tired of it. Michael might want to entertain it. I'm tired with it. Lose the numbers, Steve. Tired of it. I'm a Met fan who has to watch a team that was supposed to go to the World Series be 12 games under 500, and you've got a playoff team that's beaten my team 3 in a row, and you're complaining about a guy being pinched hit for or not being pinched for in the 9th inning? Get a life. Watch CNN. You could be, God forbid, a person of Barcelona today. You're miserable because of Darren Judge not being pinched hit for. You're a clown. Get a life, Steve. Don't bother my life. Lose the number. You're banned. You're not allowed to call anymore. I'm done with him. Done with him. I'm going away. You want to put him on the air? You want to be a clown? Be my guest. Steve is banned. Life is too short, too important to waste time on this filthy human piece of garbage. If Steve's on, I'm leaving. If I ever see him on hold, I'm walking off. Steve, you're done. Lose the number. Clown.
Tired problem. You know what? They got off the field every 3 plays because they were giving up touchdowns on every drive. Stop it, Anthony. Stop. You're making it. You don't know football. Anthony, you don't. It's sad. It's sad that you called up a station and you know nothing about the game. So the Giants gave up 51 points because they couldn't get off the field. They couldn't get off the field. They were jogging off the field, touchdown after touchdown. Anthony, stop. You seem like a good guy, man. You got to reevaluate. You got to set it back up.
Don, you're the one who had the.
No. My resume speaks for itself. No. You're the one that's good. You have to beg for your supper, not me. You have to convince the world you know what you're talking about. Not me. Not me. You. When you make statements like that, you have to convince the world you know what you're talking about because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You've got players killing Ben McAdoo. Killing Ben McAdoo. Defense gives up 51 points. An offensive line that's been a turnstile. An inability to run the football. Wide receivers dropping passes. Tight end after tight end, year after year. And you think the number one problem is Eli Manning? You don't know the shape of a football. If you think Eli Manning's the number one problem, you don't know the color of a football. You are dead wrong about this. Dead. Anthony, you think you know football? It's just dots on a television screen to you. I couldn't do open heart surgery. You couldn't dissect a football game. If you believe that Eli Manning is the number one problem, then it's foreign to you. It's like another language. It's like trying to read Korean. When you watch football, you have a complete lack of understanding of what's going on. So stop. No, Michael. No, I'm not talking to him because he does not have the acumen in which to have a conversation about football.
Right?
Yes.
I bring up Ed Kranepool because poor Ed Kranepool came up when he was 17 years old, spent his entire career. Kranepool's records, Michael. Ed Kranepool. Peter, Ed Kranepool. Did you ever hear of him before today? I'm not mocking you. This is not Casey Stengel. This is Ed Kranepool. Did you know who he was before today? I'm asking you.
Before,
right?
Never.
That's your guy. That's your forever guy. Not Ruth, not Gehrig, not Mantle, not DiMaggio, not Berra, not Jeter, not Pettit, not Andujar, not Torreyes, not Judge, not Bird. Ed Kranepool. Ed Kranepool. There's 90% of this audience right now that couldn't pick Ed Kranepool out of a lineup. If Ed Kranepool picked them up at the airport, they'd say, "Hey, dude, what's your name? Can you take me to Midtown? You played for the Mets? That's cool, man. When did you play for the Mets? That's awesome, dude. That's your forever player. Ed bleeping Kranepool. That's it. There's not one other one. Not one. And don't give me Reyes. Don't give me Reyes. And don't give me Wright.
Going to score the touchdown for the Jets first.
Let's go with the numbers. Matt Forte.
Matt Forte? Matt Forte doesn't play for the Jets.
Oh. Let's go with Robbie Anderson. Is he on the DL?
Well, he might not play.
All right, Robbie Anderson, thanks. Sorry, that's your guy. Put him on hold. Let's move on.
Wow.
No. How many chances you get? Matt Forte's not a Jet. Robbie Anderson didn't practice. Tough. How many guesses? Should he get 7, Andrew? Let's give him 12. Oh. My God, we're giving you a chance to win money, and you call up and you don't know who's on the team? You don't know the rules? Oh, keep picking. Keep picking. I don't know, Sid Luckman. I'll go with Sid Luckman. Give me Joe Namath. I think Joe Namath will. Don Maynard. Let's go with Don. Morons. I can't take it. Put him on hold. Take it. That's what he gets. And I hope Robbie Anderson doesn't play. I hope he doesn't play. My dear Matt Forte.
What was his last
Why
name?
not
And
Jameis
also-
Winston? Jameis Winston. You know what? How about this? How about Jameson Winston? I think Jameson Winston's going to score the touchdown. My God, it's weird with your tolerance. It really is. A guy does roll call, you want to stab him in the chest. Meanwhile, a guy wants to get a dozen moron guesses, and you keep letting him pick. So will you pick a high ground and stick with it, for God's sake?
He couldn't give him Matt Forte. He doesn't exist.
Oh, my.
He doesn't exist.
So you can, he's Robbie Anderson.
We don't have his information.
If Aaron Boone had the presence of mind to pinch hit for Gary Sanchez in the first inning.
All right, goodbye, Gil. I said don't hang on, Gil. I know. All right, bye. Bye, Gil. Bye-bye, Gil. Bye-bye, Gil. Bye-bye, Gil. Oh, my God. Pinch hit for Gary Sanchez in the first inning. Then why was he in the lineup, Gilbert?
Oh, my God. Stop. Just don't dial the phone, please. Or have the nurse not dial the phone, okay? I just don't understand. Michael, we got to stop. Andrew, screen them out. We can't do it. We're on for another 3 hours. It can't be done. Screen them out. I'll take an Islander call. I'm not going to do this today. I'm not. I'll get ready for the Ranger game. I'll sit in the corner like Blair Witch with my notebook, and I'll write all the numbers down for the Capitals. I'm not going to sit here for 3 hours and talk to moron baseball fans. You're not going to pitch it for a catcher in the first inning and then leave yourself with just one catcher for the rest of the game. Austin Romine's going to hit a grand slam home run. Why? He's 0 for 2 and they hit 3 in the postseason, for God's sakes. Stop it. Straight him out.
I actually think Gil made some salient points.
Remember again, until you melt down is what? No, Don, your way of arguing.
Oh, that's fine. My way of argument's what?
It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
But to put you to bed, you're going to argue? Don't even say that to me. The way I argue? Go screw.
Are you going to argue?
Sit here the way I argue. I'll argue the way I want to argue. That's what arguments are about, trying to make a point. I'll sit there and tell me the way you argue, just repeat myself. Give me a break.
It's a compliment.
Oh, stop yourself. Shut up.
You maniac.
Don't talk to me that way. Don't ever talk to me that way.
All right, go count. Go count, baby boy. You want to go count?
Don't even talk to me. You don't talk to me that way.
Don, you were repeating the same thing.
Do the rest of the show with Michael Boy.
Okay, good. All right, good. Then I'll do that. What I was going to say was, it's very challenging because you repeat it and it's an effective argument.
Nice back pedal. Hamstrings must be pretty strong after. But can you win on occasion? Michael, you're talking about 7 straight losses. You're 2-7. You're 2-9. You're among the worst teams in the league. We're making fun of Peter every week about the Redskins. Making fun of the Redskins. What a joke the Redskins are. Guess what? They got the same record the Giants do. The same exact record. So what the heck's the difference? Oh, Daniel Snyder's a clown. Nobody goes to the Redskin games anymore. They're the 3rd most popular team in D.C. Peter's thinking about switching teams. They have the same damn record the Giants do. The Dolphins, they're tanking. They're a joke. They should be thrown out of the league. Players requesting trades. They have the same damn record the Giants do. So what are we saying?
All right, stop it. Just stop. Will you please? It's like a parody. It's like a Saturday Night Live bit. Might as well be Will Ferrell coaching the Yankees. Wow. Just give me a break, Peter, please. Which part? What do you just think that fans are morons? I'm being honest here, all right? Because fundamentally, Peter and I are fans, okay? Forget about being in the media and have to analyze things honestly. We grew up as fans, all right? And we watch post-game press conference because we want to see our manager bleed the blood that we bleed, okay? To feel the pain that we feel. We don't want to be treated like idiots. Like, because you're going to tell us that the sun is shining bright, that we're supposed to ignore the rain falling on our head. All right? These are people that invest money, time, effort to watch your team be average. And they sit there and watch the post-game press conference. And if you're sitting there watching a post-game press conference, dude, you're in. All right? You're a big fan. Maybe you should think about dating more. Maybe you should try to get a life going. But you know what? You made your choice. You love your team. And you want to watch the post-game press conference. And you get treated like a maroon. Oh, we played well. Oh, they got some good swings. And stop it. Will you please? What they want to see as a manager, just be honest. Aaron Boone's a good guy. There's nothing good about what happened yesterday.
And there's nothing wrong with saying it. Heck, your owner a couple of weeks ago put the blame on the players. So stop protecting them, for God's sakes. It's going to be you that's going to be out of a job. You're the one that's going to get sent packing at the end of the year. Why don't you tell us how you really feel? Don't sit there and compliment a team that blows a 4-0 lead in the 8th inning, that drops 2 out of 3, and this garbage that you fed the fans about, how are you going to bounce back? We're going to bounce back the same way we did all year. Yeah, exactly. Not bouncing back. The air's out of the ball.
That's the part that hurt me, Don.
I mean, so don't lie. See, that's the thing. I know he's probably doing what the Yankees want him to do. No. He's a puppet, man. Seriously, he is a puppet. Let's call it the way that it is, all right? He's a nice guy. He's a baseball guy, but he is nothing but a damn puppet. And he wants this job so badly, he'll embarrass himself to keep it. And you know what, Aaron? You're not going to be able to keep it. So if you're going to lose your job, be yourself. Do what you think is right. And if you get fired, you can look in the mirror and you can say, I did everything that I could. But if you're just going to be a shill and a puppet and lose your job anyway, then you're a bigger joke than I thought. Don't talk to people that way. These people work their tails off to root for your team. They don't want to be lied to. And if that's the message from the Yankees, then that's a bad job out of them. Because maybe it will look bad that Joe Girardi was rubbing his bald head after a tough loss. But you know what? He was rubbing his bald head just like every other Yankee fan was after a tough loss.
Yeah, he's like, how could you do that? Because he has no love for anybody. He doesn't love his wife or his children. They're props. His family's a prop for this garbage talk show host to actually get people interested in what he has to say. All right? They're props. Wife's a prop. All right? It's not a cardboard cutout. I actually am in a relationship with a human being. And when that human being is happy, I'm happy. Because I'm a human being. I'm not a dog sniffing some other dog's butt. I'm a human being. And I see my wife rocking back and forth like Leo Mazzoni, and I can give her a second of happiness. A second of it. I'm carving up other people's body parts to give her a second of happiness. Because I'm not married to page 6 on National Geographic stuck in my basement. Actually, I'm married to a human being who I love. If you can't understand that, you'll be alone for the rest of your life. You'll die in a lawn chair in your living room watching the Mets on an 8x8-inch television set, dying of a heart attack, rotting like a corpse because nobody bothers to call and find out you died. A month later, the landlord's calling because of the stink that's coming out of your apartment. Because you got no job, you got no woman, you got no family, and you die alone. I will die very soon, unfortunately, at least knowing that somebody next to me loves and cares for me, not a cardboard cutout prop of a family. That's the Rothenberg and all the other people don't like it. Good for the Giants, good for Heston, good for my wife, and you know what? Good for me. I might die sooner after this. Before I rip and break this computer.
Oh, no.
We know Jose Reyes beat his wife. That's the difference. That's the answer. We know. We don't know if the World War II veteran did it, but we know Reyes did. We know Reyes did. We know Reyes did. Go to break.
Don't make it seem like they were clicking on all cylinders when Daniel Jones was the quarterback. They're going to go 2 full calendar years, Daniel, without scoring 30 points. I can fart out 10 points right now in the NFL. They haven't scored 30 in 2 calendar years. No, Daniel, sorry, man. You make it seem like everything was going great when they were healthy. They were healthy earlier in the year. With Daniel Jones and that defense not being able to get off the field on 3rd down and blowing leads and not being able to score 30 points. Stop it, Daniel. You have to answer the question. No, he doesn't get to go on because he's harping on the last couple of weeks that they've been injured, as if they've been hurt all year. That the reason they're completely inept is because Mike Glennon is their quarterback, like they were the Don Coryell Chargers when Daniel Jones was the quarterback. Stop yourself.
How you doing, guys?
Good, how are you?
Just pretty good. Just put down. You said something about getting tested for COVID. You think it's a waste? Guys, come on, everybody needs to get tested. You think they pay you to go into
What are you talking about?
Come on, I didn't say that. I said
he was against testing.
What?
like that. Your mom, you were hurt. Oh my God.
Why do you say don't get tested, then you find out you don't have it? Come on, guys, gotta get tested.
Dude, I didn't say any of the things you're accusing me of saying. I said I'm frustrated because I haven't been able to get one. The appointments are long. Like, I'm waiting to get an email to see if I can possibly get something tomorrow. I'm frustrated because it's important. That's why it was brought up. Because it is important. You need to get tested. But it's frustrating when you need to get something and you're told, sorry, you gotta wait till next Wednesday to get tested. Open your ears. I never said anything. No, you're a punk. You're trying to start trouble that doesn't exist. Get off my lawn. Don't put words in my mouth. I know how important it is. You're not talking to a truther. You're talking to somebody that cares and understands. And I'm just a little frustrated it's taking me so long to get tested because I believe that it's important. So don't get on the phone and lie. Because nobody said anything like that whatsoever. You're a punk. I don't need putting words in my mouth and then I get dubbed. Oh, he obviously said that. Why would the caller lie? It's garbage. Get off my phone.
I think
trash.
I think.
Oh, he obviously said that. Why would the caller lie? It's garbage. Get off my phone.
I think
trash.
I think.
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X for my phone line. I guess my bills ain't paid.
I didn't even realize the music was on.
Second option, hop the bus, this traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a move, I can sleep. Feel like I'm finishing my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out of work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin rich. It's a hustler's hustler. I ain't touching that with a mic. 5 o'clock and off the work, ready to go on the right. I ain't got a book to catch the bus.
He's gonna kill him, and guess what? He's gonna be gone. They're already playing the exit strategy. Oh, no. We know Jose Reyes beat his wife. That's the difference.
For Donnie's top 5 list. Strap on. Strap it in. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kay. Let's see what you got. Come at me, nerds. Come at me. It's the Daily Mike. Take it away, Michael.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
It's like when Pat Sajak took over for Chuck Woolery. Chuck Woolery was actually the first Wheel of Fortune host. Did very well. Don's done great. So I'm going to start off with a Don-inspired list.
Okay.
We're going to go with the top 5 Don LaGreca rants.
So you went easy. All right.
No, but it wasn't that easy because there's been so many great ones. How many days, RJ, has there been without a rant?
We right now are, I believe, at 100.
There's never a bad time to pamper your boys. Give them the love they deserve with the Lawnmower Line by Manscaped.
Welcome to the most dangerous planet in the universe. It's a
With upgraded power, F2 Ultra explore more possibilities than ever.
It's 6 a.m. It's time for school. Just says stay cool.
I were him, I'd bundle my home and auto and pick up the real victory. Savings.
Are you talking about bowling?
No, bundle, Jan. Bundle.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Okay. Stop forcing ads for your forklifts on financiers. Start marketing to the right people by targeting industries and functions on LinkedIn ads.
Call. No, that missed. That's the ball. 2-2. Ball. Count is full. Take your baseball, 4.
If history has taught us anything, it's not to root against the underdog. Right, Peter?
No spoilers.
1. Two one. Ball, that's off the plate.
Leading up for Omaha, the Texas Hot Rod. That's good.
Hey! Nope, that's inside.
The back, the designated hitter, Rick. Inside.
Nope. Counts 1-0. Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's outside. Count 4.
First baseman, ready, LaCulebraDark.
No, he's safe. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. strikes. Ball one. One ball, two strikes. He's safe. That's a ball. Hey.
Get up, let the boys do it again. Good. Good.
Ball and one. Ball. One ball, two strikes to count. shortens the count. Hey! 0-2 is the count.
W9.
Bye.